Thank you, and Gula Vinaka, and a very good morning to everybody. I'd like to, of course, acknowledge all the heads of all the Pacific governments, the ministers, development partners, ladies and gentlemen. The global population is growing and the planet is warming. The answer to these challenges lies in innovation in support of sustainable development. This first SIDS Solution Forum explores how we can take digital solutions for agri-food systems from the grassroots to our globally connected network of nations, and of course reset course towards the SDGs through our recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic. We should not shy away from the complexity behind building, deploying, and scaling what are called e-agriculture solutions. Different island nations grow different crops. We grow with different soils, different biodiversity, and varied topographies. We have differing ICT capacities and different levels of digital fluency among our populations. That is all to say that we cannot simply copy and paste e-agriculture systems nor take a one-size-fits-all approach. This is a SIDS Solutions Forum, and solutions is plural for a reason. We should embrace the unique characteristics within our member states. Only by acknowledging our idiosyncrasies can we identify the best opportunities for synergy and reveal the lessons that cut across our experiences. We'd like to share some of Fiji's innovation in the agriculture sector with you this morning. Because while no two SIDS are identical, we are certain that we are all seeking answers to similar questions. For one, how can we bring the pandemic-driven surge in digital innovation to bear in on our agriculture sector? How can we leverage sustainable food systems to support our COVID-19 recovery? How can we uphold our food and nutrition security in the face of future shocks to global supply chains? And how can we grow our way to more resilient societies? For all the horrible devastation of the COVID-19 pandemic, it has massively accelerated the development and adoption of digital technology. Changes that may have otherwise taken years have occurred overnight, as entire industries moved their businesses online and contactless delivery systems and digital payments became the norm. And indeed, we are meeting on a digital platform today. Data usage has spiked by 300% in Fiji since the start of the pandemic. Thanks to a decade of steady investment in ICT infrastructure in Fiji, we were ready to meet that huge uptake in digital demand. 95% of Fijians have access to mobile internet connectivity. Our access to the Southern Cross cable fiber optic network provides fast, direct, resilient and secure connectivity, and we're making investments to improve its speed. Our mobile networks and microwave links have outreach across our nearly 110 populated islands. Satellite services are connecting remote areas in Fiji with the world through radio, television, and internet services. Still, many citizens are not fully tapped into the opportunities of the digital economy. We must harness the digital revolution in very intentional ways to improve the resilience and productivity of different economic sectors, including in agriculture. E-agriculture offers a variety of solutions from simple to sophisticated to make farms more productive and more sustainable. And by building food security, we set ourselves up for sustainable and success across all aspects of sustainable development. Last year, Fiji's export of fresh and chilled produce, including crops and livestock, hit the highest level since 2013, an achievement that came despite the shocks to supply chains caused by the pandemic. Currently, Fiji is developing a comprehensive e-agriculture strategy that will guide our integration of digital services within the agriculture sector, building a foundation of a sustainable food system that allows us to leap forward towards the aims of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Digitalization makes agriculture more scalable. It also has the potential to attract younger members of our society to become farmers. It also provides better opportunities to connect to markets, thereby reduce spoilage of harvest, obtain better pricing, and give certainty to the farmer. By using field and satellite data, local businesses and startups can launch innovative agro-products, turning Fijians from job takers into job makers and generating income that brings the first SDG zero poverty closer within reach. Digitalization in food supply chain can reduce food waste. smart agriculture strategies such as hydroponic farming based on computer networks to disperse chemicals on hydroponic farms, climate smart agriculture and greenhouse farming assist in maximizing food production. Supporting the second and third sustainable development goals of zero hunger and good health and well-being. Digitalization also helps to identify and overcome scaling limitations in deploying climate smart agriculture practices. It can make farms more environmentally friendly through improved practices to trap greenhouse gases within crops and soils, the creation of biogas from agriculture waste, and more targeted use of fertilizers and pesticides. Next to the ocean, we can make farms into some of the most effective carbon sinks in support of Goal 13, which is climate action. The synergies, Your Excellencies, heads of state, ladies and gentlemen, heads of government, are limitless. And we hope to learn more from all of you about how these innovative systems in farms across our islands can further assist and indeed continue to provide sustainable development. And thank you very much.